The Evil Within is considered to be one of the hardest platinum trophies there are to get, coming in with a difficulty ranking of a 9 out of 10. PSN Profiles also says that this should only take 3 playthroughs and 50 hours, and since I'm very bad at this game, this wound up taking way longer than that. And I decided I'd break this platinum trophy down into 5 different steps. Step 1 was for me to just complete the story and just have fun with it, learn the controls. Step 2 was to complete the speedrun ride to beat the game in under 5 hours, and I also did no upgrades for another trophy. Step 3 was for miscellaneous trophies like combat and, chapter related trophies. Step 4 was all collectibles, and step 5 was the difficulty related trophies. And of course we're going to start off with step 1. I'm not going to go into too much detail of the story, I'm just going to show you the trophies that I got during my first playthrough just to avoid spoilers for other people that have not got the chance to play yet. Now with the story being complete, I decided to move on to the next 2 trophies that were for beating the game in under 5 hours and completing the game without upgrading any abilities or weapons. So after completing this speedrun, I was expecting 2 trophies, but I only got this one. It is what it is, and the reason for this was because I did not finish the game in under 5 hours. Take a look at what time I got. Yeah, you're seeing that correctly. I did not get my trophy because of 0.24 seconds. That was so crazy to me. I was so annoyed, but it wasn't anything too bad because I just reloaded my save to the closest point I had and did it. So I replayed the whole entire chapter and got the trophy, the Quick and the Dead, for completing the game in under 5 hours. But take a look at how close I was to not getting this. Yeah, so after completing this game, I only had 57 seconds to spare, so as you could probably tell by now, this speedrun was something very stressful for me. And with those 2 trophies out of the way, I moved on to the chapter-related trophies and the combat-related trophies. So the first one was in Chapter 2, and for this, all I had to do was just get past a certain section without killing any enemies. Please don't swing at me, bro. I promise I won't hurt you. Yep, there's the trophy. Let's go, man. Have they lost their minds? Better get past them without a fight. The next one was in Chapter 3, and this one was very simple as well. All I had to do was take out the sadist with only my knife. Come on. Give me it. Yes, that has to be it. Yup, knife beats chainsaw. His engine roars, but my knife is strong enough to take him out. Next up, we got Chapter 7. Now for this one, all I had to do was only fight when I had to. So if there was any possibility of me getting around a fight, then that's what I had to do. Now next up we got Chapter 8, and for this one I just had to complete the entire chapter without shooting a single bullet so it didn't make any noise. The next one was on Chapter 12, and for this one, when I drove the bus I had to not crash into any enemies, and this one was very simple. And after getting majority of the chapter trophies done, I moved on to the next step, which was to get all of the collectibles. Now there were a total of 151 collectibles. There were 16 personal documents, 16 regular documents, 28 map fragments, 21 newspapers, 15 missing person posters, 10 audio tapes, and 45 keys. And while going for all these collectibles, I also got a majority of the combat related trophies, and I got every single one of the upgrade related trophies. The first trophy I wound up getting during this playthrough was fully upgrading a weapon. Shortly after that, I got a combat related trophy that you get for killing 10 enemies with the secret explosive weapon you get for completing the game the first time around. Now this is another one of those chapter related trophies, and this is in Chapter 5, and for this one I have to make it to where my partner Joseph takes no damage. This actually wound up being a lot harder than I thought. I was playing on a casual difficulty, so I thought this would be easy, but this man Joseph was not trying to help me out here. Now a little bit further on into the story, I wound up getting another trophy for fully maxing out 3 different weapons. And towards the end of this playthrough, I also got all the trophies for pretty much upgrading everything. I got the ones for fully maxing out all weapons, maxing out all my abilities, and maxing out all my stock menu options. And the reason I was able to do this here pretty fast was because I just gathered up around 250,000 green gel, and then I made a manual save, and every time that I fully maxed out stuff and got my trophy to pop, I would just reload the save and upgrade something else just to get all the trophies. And after getting all my upgrades completed, I continued the story and got another chapter related trophy, and this would wind up being the last chapter related trophy, but it was for killing this beast before the chapter ends. And after that I got another combat related trophy, and this one was for burning 5 enemies with a torch. And after that, I got another combat trophy, and this was for killing 400 enemies. So the last 2 trophies that I have during this playthrough are just collectible related ones. The first one I got is for collecting all 45 keys and opening up all the safes with them in the hospital. And shortly after that, I got the last trophy of this playthrough, and this was called Every Nook and Cranny for collecting all 151 collectibles in the game. And after this collectible run, I realized I didn't have the Akumu difficulty unlocked, which I would need to have for another trophy, so I had to play the survival difficulty and complete the game again. And while doing this playthrough, I also made sure that I got the rest of the miscellaneous trophies I didn't get previously. The first miscellaneous trophy I got was called Silent Kill, and this was for getting a silent kill on 5 enemies without being detected. Shortly after this, I got the trophy Full House, and this was for killing 5 enemies with every single type of agony bolt that there is on the crossbow. And the very last miscellaneous trophy I got in this game was called Ammo Conservationist, and this was just for getting 25 melee kills. Now, I didn't really have a strategy for this. I kind of just started throwing hands with all the enemies and just praying that I'd get the trophy, and it actually worked out somehow. And the last trophy of this playthrough was for, of course, completing the game on survival difficulty. And we finally made it to the last trophy where I have to beat this game on Akumu difficulty, the reason why this game is ranked a 9 out of 10 difficulty. Now, the main reason why Akumu difficulty is so hard and why not many people have it is for the simple fact that you're one shot. No matter what hits you, you're dead. You can literally just get sneezed on out of nowhere and you're gone. Now, during the first half of my Akumu run, I was thinking to myself, why do people hype this trophy up to be one of the hardest there is? This trophy is so easy. I'm flying through these chapters with no problem. And of course, like everything with that I do, I spoke too soon and I reached chapter 12 and I was just getting destroyed, bro. I could not pass this chapter to save my life. But after countless deaths later, I finally made it past that part and moved on and didn't get stuck on any parts until closer towards like chapter 13 and 14, so it was towards the end of the game. Now the part that I had the most trouble with and I probably spent the most time on was this gauntlet area where there was just tons of enemies spawning from a bunch of different areas of the map and you just had to continuously kill them until you got through. I guarantee you I have at least an hour and a half to 2 hours played on this area and 30 plus deaths. This area was insane. I can't, bro. This shit is crazy. Bro.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
What did I die, bro? The only good method to this needs the fire bolts, but I'm not paying for a DLC to be able to beat this mission, bro. There's no reason I should have to do that. Bro. And after many attempts at this, I was finally able to complete this section. Oh my god, bro. Give me my checkpoint right now. Let's go, dude. Now this next fight I had was against 2 keepers, and this was the last fight in the game that I thought had any chance of holding me back from my platinum trophy, but it wound up only taking me 2 attempts. Just listen to my reaction after completing it. Let's go! That's literally the last of my worries, bro. This platinum is mine right now. There is nothing else in this game that's stopping me. There's literally nothing else that can stop me from getting this platinum right now. And of course, after completing the game, I got my final 2 trophies. And that's the end of Akumu, man. Give me my trophies. Master of Horror for completing it on Nightmare. What's next? You asked for it for completing it on Akumu. Now give me that platinum trophy, bro. Let's go. Pure Evil, man. Let's go, bro. That's the platinum on the Evil Within, bro. This is the most frustrating thing I've ever done, bro. Oh my god, I'm so happy this platinum is out of the way, man. You guys do not understand. This platinum was just so irritating. And just like all the rest of these crazy platinums, this is what happens to them right after I complete them. Get out of here, man. We don't need that anymore. Get off of my PlayStation. Now, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe with post notifications on so you never miss out on any more of these amazing platinum trophy videos. And also make sure to comment down below some games you'd like to see me platinum in the near future. But with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.